Well, hello students. Would you believe that we are already into week 3? Wow. So far what I've seen in your assignments was very positive. You're good writers and you put a lot of time into what you have been discussing. I really like the cold learning styles of self-assessment, and I like where you guys matched up, your particular picture, your logo, your branding of who you thought you were and how you see yourself, your self-concept, your self-esteem, your self-efficacy, and all of those things. And I know when we had our first class, we talked a lot about diversity and what it means. And now that we're into week 3, we're going to be getting into influencing communication outcomes. And the goal here, as it states on the syllabus, is to influence personal communication outcomes by increasing our self-awareness. You're looking at of who we think we are and about those that work around us. And it isn't just about us. It's about how we affect others in organizations based on our performance. So the objective of this particular week is to look at perceptions. A lot of decisions that we make are based on perceptions as they integrate with our personal values. So we're going to create what's referred to as an information processing model. And once we realize how we process information, we're going to be talking about how that processing will allow us to contrast common perception errors or stereotypes. Do we have certain values that make us stereotype people based on what we think, or are we objective? So we're going to explore how our expectations bounce back on our values and our beliefs, and our perceptions of how others either conflict or agree with what we think, and try to look at things more objectively through the exercises in chapters 6 and chapters 7. So again, communication isn't just about hearing, it's about listening. Did I say that again? Do I dare? Communication isn't just about hearing, it's about listening. Do we really hear what the other party has to say, or are we coming to quick conclusions and being judgmental of them? And we're going to look at some of the communication tools in this particular week to basically unpack a conversation. We can do even some role play in the class. We're going to talk about surface assumptions and work to shared meaning and action. So, this particular week, chapter 6 and 7, we're going to be looking at a ladder of inference. There's an article and a video about that. You should be preparing for that come this week's class on Saturday. A lot of times when we go to meetings, my God, how many I've been to, and I'm sure you have maybe as well. But you have an agenda and you don't stick to it. So we want to develop in the communication process something that's referred to as skillful discussion. Okay? That means we stick to a structure and agenda, but we don't necessarily focus on each other and achieving goals strategically. We focus on, as simple as it sounds, solving for what's needed in order to achieve those goals. There's another video which is on social perception. You want to take a look at that. And there's going to be an atomic learning video on listening. So, in this particular week, you'll have a lot of your assignments done. There's an action reflection paper. There's an assessment. There's a quiz for that. And we're going to also look at, and I'll talk to you about this in class, where you are with putting a particular paper together, option 1 or option 2. And most of you have been in the option 1 mode, talking about your company. Bring your materials with you, what you've done so far, and we can talk about that this week. Okay, so that's about it. I will see you on Saturday, 8 o'clock sharp.